Hello everyone, welcome you all for the video lecture on Indian Constitution. Under that, we are now going to discuss the state government powers and functions of the different roles playing in state level. First, uh, we will discuss the powers and functions of the governor. He holds certain responsibilities in the government. He has financial, legislative, executive, and judicial powers. Uh, as the executive powers, he has the power of to appoint the chief minister and other ministers. He has the power to appoint the attorney general, advocate general, and various other state officials. And yes, legislative powers, he has the right to summon and prorogues the state legislature, and he gives assent to the bills passed by the legislature. He can dissolve the legislative assembly. And the financial powers are um, no money bill can be introduced in the legislature without the governor's recommendation. And he controls the state's finances, including the presentation of the state budget. The judicial powers of the governor, he has the power to grant pardons and reprieves, respites, or remissions of punishment under Article 61. 161, and the discretionary powers of the governor can act in uh, certain situations, such as when no party has a clear majority. They can invite a leader to form the government. If the Council of Ministers loses the confidence of the Assembly, the governor can choose to dissolve the Assembly. And the ceremonial functions he represents the state at official functions. He confers honors and awards. His role in the administration are he oversees the administration and ensures that laws are executed. He acts as a link between the state and the central governments. He can impose president's rule under Article 356 if there is a failure of constitutional machinery in the state. Now, let's move on to the um, powers and the functions of Chief Minister. He is the head of the government. The Chief Minister is the head of the state government and he exercises executive authority. He is appointed by the governor, usually the leader of the majority party in the legislative assembly, and the cabinet formation. Uh, the chief minister selects and appoints other ministers to form the council of ministers, and the policy maker is responsible for formulating government policies and implementing laws. In legislative role, um, he represents the government in the legislature and can propose legislation. The administrative head oversees the functioning of the state administration and coordinates between various departments. He advises the governor on various matters, including the appointment of certain officials. His responsibilities include ensuring the implementation of laws and policies, maintaining law and order in the state, and addressing public grievances and welfare. Um, State Council of Ministers comprised of the chief minister and other ministers. The ministers are usually categorized as cabinet ministers, who are the senior ministers who head major departments, and the Minister of State, the junior ministers who assist cabinet ministers, the independent ministers hold independent charge of a department without a cabinet minister. The functions are the collective responsibility. The Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to the Legislative Assembly. If it loses the law confidence of the assembly, it must resign, and the decision making makes decisions on policy matters, administration and legislation, implementation of policies. It ensures the implementation of government policies and programs. Budget management. He prepares the budget of the state, allocates funds for various departments. Then regular meetings are held to discuss important issues, formulate policies, and review work progress. Thank you all.